right? So action, reaction in English. Think about the sentences that we have here. If I have time tonight, think about you. If you have time tonight, what are you going to do? I have some answers here. Probably the answers that I put match your answers or your ideas, right? If I have time tonight, I will watch a movie. If I have time tonight, I'll play some video games. If I have time tonight, I'll do some exercise. Now, next sentence. When I retire, think about you. When you retire, what are your plans? Well, for me, I will travel around the world. I'll start a business. When I retire, I'll move to another city, probably another state, or even another country. So we have an action and a result. If I have time tonight, I will watch a movie. Of course, if I don't have time, this action will not occur. And in the second sentence, when I retire, I'm explaining that these ideas of the future, that I will travel, I'll start a business, will be possible only when I retire. Not now, but in the future. We call this type of sentences conditional sentences because we need a condition for our result, right? Let's take a look at how we create those sentences. Conditional sentences require a condition or a cause and a result or a consequence. Of course, the consequence or the result is influenced by the condition. So, how do we create these sentences? Well, for example, if I study hard, that is the condition, I will pass the test. That is the result. And because I'm talking about something that is possible, I need to use the future. I'm making a prediction, right? If I study hard, what will be the result in the future? I will pass. Of course, I need to use will for the second part of the sentence. Conditional sentences include two parts, the condition and the result. In the condition, most of the time we start with if, and then we have the subject, and then we put the verb in simple present, study, and then we can put a complement. For the result or the consequence, we start again with the subject, who is receiving the result, I, and then we put will because we're talking about something that is possible in the future, with a condition, of course. And then we put the verb in infinitive or in base form, and we can also put a complement. So remember, we're talking about conditional sentences, cause and effect, right? Or a cause or a condition and a result. And this type of conditional sentences refer to something that is possible in the future with a condition, right? So if I study hard, I will pass the test. If I have time, I will go to the party. Both condition and result. The result is in the future, the condition is in present simple, right? We can use other words like when, before, after, or as soon as, because they also indicate a condition of time for the possible future event to occur. So, as soon as, this word is important, it means immediately. So, as soon as or immediately, so as soon as I finish university, I will get a job. So the condition is finishing university, and the possible future event or result is getting a job. So as soon as I finish university, I will get a job. When I am 60, this is the condition, I will be retired. This is the possible result in the future. Remember, the condition, we can use words like if, we can use words like when, we can use words like before, after, as soon as, and is in present. The result it's always in future with will, and then the verb in base form, right? Okay, we call this first conditional. And I have another example here. I will send my homework as soon as I get home. I will send my homework when I get home. So the first sentence is immediately, and the second sentence is no time indicated, so just when I get home. Now, we can change the order of the clauses. We can start with the future and then put the condition. So we can start with the result in future and then we put the condition. Or we can start in the normal way with the condition when I get home, and the result, I will watch Netflix. Both are possible. We can change the order. We can start with condition and then result, or we can start with result and then condition. We can also use other words to indicate how certain we are about the future. Remember that in future, there are other words that we can use. You remember? We use will